Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kasperzak, and we welcome you here back at the PTHS softball field where the Pequannock Golden Panthers will be taking on the visiting Madison Dodgers. So let's get into your stats into this game, and of course your batting order for your Pequannock Golden Panthers, and we'll also go over Madison's on top of that as well. So Pequannock is entering this game with an overall record of 0-1. They're also 0-1 in the NJAC Liberty Division, and their first game here at home was an 8-0 shutout loss to Whippany Park on March 31st. And for the Madison Dodgers, they are also 0-1 overall and 0-1 in the Liberty Division as well, and they are coming off a loss also at home for them against Hanover Park on March 27th. That was an 11-1 loss. So both teams coming off of some brutal losses here. So both teams looking to forget about that game and just look to start fresh here in this matchup. Anyways, let's get into your batting order for Pequannock. So leading off will be the starting pitcher, number 18, Savannah Liccardo, and then batting second will be the second baseman, number 9, Danielle Turo, and then behind the plate catching, batting third is going to be number 25, Ava Schickman, and then batting fourth will be center fielder, number 3, Gabby Bloomer, and then batting fifth will be the shortstop, number 11, Ava Martino, and then batting sixth will be the first baseman, number 19, Brooke Smith, and then batting seventh will be the designated hitter, number 24, Sam Simon, and then batting eighth will be the third baseman, number 7, Julia Holzilli, and then batting ninth in the order will be right fielder, number 8, Maddie Van Varick. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Subscribing is completely free and helps us out a ton. Send this message to family and friends who can subscribe as we try to reach our goal of 2,000 subscribers. This broadcast is also brought to you by our official sponsors, Bulbit.com and TopWaterBastards.com. Be sure to check out the TJK shop. Link in the description below. It is TJK152.com/shop to go check out our latest merchandise. Also, be sure to follow our socials. We are available on Instagram and TikTok, and both are at TJK Network. And for more information on our Sports Nook, go to TJK152.com/network. And again, our shop link is TJK152.com/shop. And again, you can find all these links in the description below. So we're just a couple minutes away from our opening first pitch to start off this second game of the season as Pequannock looks to try to bounce back after that unfortunate 8-0 loss to the Whippany Park Wildcats. And of course, Madison, same thing, coming off a brutal 11-1 loss on their home field against Hanover Park. So they're also looking to try to change their narrative on top of it. Madison had a rough season last year. They were 3-14, 0-8 in the Liberty Division. They didn't get a single divisional win. So, rough season for the Dodgers last year. Looking to change that narrative as well. Now for baseball, we had some pretty good weather. It was nice and warm out, but today it's back to being cold again, as what has been the cycle of weather as of lately. It's just been random hot days, and then we're just having these cold random days as well. Today it's 48 degrees. It's pretty windy out here on the field, and it's cloudy, and it's sometimes a little misty or drizzling out, but no rain expected. Just a cold, windy, cloudy day. So here we are as we get ready again for our first pitch. For the top of the first coming up shortly. Once again, my name is Toddcaster Zach, and we welcome you to our broadcast here on TJK Network. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications while you're at it to stay notified when we do our next broadcast or upload our next video. We should also go over the Madison Dodgers batting order while we're at it. So, leading off will be number 16, and that is going to be Anna Boschner. And then batting second will be number 23. That is going to be Cameron Takafuji. And then batting third will be number 1. That is Alexa Haviland. And then cleaning up, batting fourth will be number 6, Georgia Mock. And then batting fifth will be number 3, Megan Harder. And then batting sixth will be number 2. That is Aubrey Porciello. And then batting seventh will be number 7, Maggie Patrone. And then batting eighth will be number 33, that is Morgan Balassi. And then batting ninth will be number 10, and that is Tessa Polk. So here we are as Pequannock takes the field. Let's go over your starting pitcher here. And that is going to be number 18, Savannah Liccardo. Had a rough outing in her first game, so she's coming this game with an 0-1 record with a 7 ERA. She has pitched for 5 innings in that 8-0 loss to Whippany Park, allowing 9 hits, 2 walks, didn't hit any batters, and she struck out 6. And of course, her strikeout average is going to be 6 strikeouts per game since she's only played 1. So of course, Savannah Liccardo back pitching, looking to bounce back after having a little bit of struggles throughout the game prior against Whippany Park. So again, the leadoff hitter is going to be number 16, Anna Boschner. Start things off here for the top of the first coming up. So here we are as we enter the top of the first. We are underway. So, Anna Boschner coming up here to the plate. And she'll lead off for the Dodgers. And here's the pitch. And Savannah Liccardo's first pitch is strike 1. This one will make its way out to right field. It'll be a base hit. So, Anna Boschner with a leadoff single. And now coming up to bat will be number 23, Cameron Takafuji. Going for the bunt. This one gets behind. Runner goes, and she'll steal second. Now the Dodgers with a runner in scoring position with no outs. And the count's going to be 1-0 on Takafuji. This one is bunted fair over to first. Liccardo gets the out by throwing it to Brooke Smith. But the runner from second is going to advance to third. Pequannock able to get at least one out of it. So now to bat is going to be Alexa Haviland, number 1. Runner at third with 1 out. First pitch on Haviland is a ball 1. It's a 1-0 count. That pitch there's a strike to even the count at 1-1. The count now at 2-1. That one's low for ball 3. And the count will go full. 3-2 on Alexa Haviland. We'll have an umpire timeout here as we'll have a quick discussion here. Three-two count. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there. Savannah Lacardo picks up for out number 2. And now Georgia Mock up to bat for Madison. First pitch on Mock, strike 1. Strike 2. Lacardo ahead early on an 0-2 count with 2 pitches thrown at Georgia Mock. Lacardo looking to get out of this one with a runner at third. That one's going to be low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Savannah Lacardo gets out of that little jam as Madison strands a runner at third. That'll do it for the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom coming up. And now Madison on the field. Let's go over the Dodgers starting pitcher. And that is going to be number 6, Georgia Mock. So her stats last season, she pitched 24.2 innings and had an ERA of 7.95 with 11 strikeouts, allowing 41 hits and 10 walks and hitting 2 batters. So Georgia Mock, that was her sophomore season last year, definitely had a high ERA and struggled. And her junior season, she has already played in that first game. She pitched 3 innings and has an 18.67 ERA, allowing 12 hits and 1 walk. So she definitely struggled in that 11-1 loss to Hanover Park in that first game, as we just said. So, of course, Georgia Mock looking to have a better outcome in this game. And now Pequannock up to the bat. Leading off will be the starting pitcher, number 18, Savannah Liccardo. As the first pitch dealt is a strike. Here's a pitch. And this one, grounded to third, over to first, and Madison gets the out on Liccardo. 1 down. And now, coming up to bat will be number 9, and that is Danielle Turo. First pitch there on Turo is high for ball 1. Turo ahead now on a 2-0 count. As Georgia Mock picks up a strike on that pitch to make it a 2-1 count. That one's low for ball 3. That pitch is strike 2. That'll make the count go full. Here's a pitch. This one drilled out here to right field. Turo will go for second. Oh, she's going for third. And the throw to third is not on time. It is a triple for Danielle Turo with only 1 out. Great base running by Danielle Turo. And now Ava Schickman will come up to bat. So Ava Schickman with a runner at third in scoring position. With only 1 out. That pitch there is strike 1. That'll even our count at 1-1. Ava Schickman now down 1-2 on the count. This one sent up high here. And it is not caught. And that'll cause Danielle Turo to score, as Ava Schickman will be safe at first. So Pequannock will take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first, as a pinch runner will come in at first base for Ava Schickman. That'll be number 17. That is Maggie Schulman. And now coming up to bat for Pequannock will be Gabby Bloomert, the center fielder. First pitch on Bloomert is a strike. And that'll be strike 2 there. That pitch is ball 1. 1-2 count with 1 out and a runner at first. That one there is high. And our count will now even at 2-2. And the count will now go full. Three, 2 count on Gabby Bloomert. And she earns a walk. Now that is ball 4. Maggie Schulman will make her way to second, and I'll put another runner in scoring position with only 1 out. Up to bat now is Ava Martino. She's ahead with a 1-out count, as that first pitch was a ball. That pitch there is a strike. It's 1-1. That one's high. 2-1. Another one. That'll be high. It's now a 3-1 count on Ava Martino. This one sent up high here. In right field, it'll be caught. And now Schulman trying to get to third, and she is safe. Two outs from that pop-up to right by Ava Martino, which was caught by number 5, Sadie Mazer. And now a runner will go here. Gabby Bloomert steals second. No throw was made from the plate. Brooke Smith is up to bat. That first pitch was a ball. And this one will be grounded foul. And now it'll be a 1-1 count. Pequannock with 2 runners in scoring position, but with 2 outs. And this one is played by the shortstop here, but couldn't get the play to first. And a run will score. There's another fielding error made by Madison, as both runs score, and Pequannock is now up 3-0. So Sam Simon up to bat. Her first pitch faces a strike. This one's sent up high here, but it's going to go foul. And it'll be an 0-2 count. That one gets behind as Brooke Smith will go to second. It is a 1-2 count on Sam Simon. And this one is grounded right to the pitcher, over to first for the third out, and now do it for our first inning. But Pequannock will take a 3-0 lead as we enter the top of the second, coming up shortly. Here we are as we enter the top of the second, with Madison back up to bat. First pitch there is a ball. Up at the plate is number 3, Megan Harder. Pequannock with a 3-0 lead after scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the first. That pitch by Ricardo there is a strike. That one will go foul. And I'll put Savannah Ricardo ahead on the count at 1-2. That one was low, and our count will even at 2-2. This one got it over to Turo, over to Brooke Smith for the out. And now up to bat will be number 2, Aubrey Porciello. That pitch is ball 1. That one was tipped foul. It'll be a 1-1 count. That pitch is strike 2. It's a 1-2 count on Aubrey Porciello. Count will even at 2-2. This one, grounded over to Daniel Turo, over to Brooke Smith, and they get the out. Porciello was hustling to first to try to beat the play, but Pequannock gets the out in time. And now up to bat will be number 7, Maggie Patrone. This pitch is low for ball 1. Two-0 count on Patrone. That pitch there is a strike. That'll make the count go to 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Here's a pitch. That one will go foul. This one's low and strikes dirt for ball 3, and that's going to make the count go full. And this one will get out to center field. It'll be a base hit single for Maggie Patrone. With 2 outs in this top of the second. So the inning will continue on here, and now number 33, Morgan Balassi, up to bat. That pitch is low for ball 1. The runner at first was off the bag. David Strickland tried to throw it over to Brooke Smith to try to get the out, but Patrone stays safe at first. Count out 2-1 with 2 outs. Runner at first. And now the count will go to 3-1. That pitch there is a strike, and we'll have another full count. Here's the pitch. And this one, sent high here to right field. It is foul. This one, grind over to Daniel Turo, over to Brooke Smith, and that'll be the third out to end off the top of the second. And Pequannock will now come back up to bat as we get ready for the bottom of the second coming up. And here we are in the bottom of the second with Julia Holzilli to lead us off. First pitch on Holzilli is a strike. That one's ball one. Two one count. That pitch is strike two. Count now even. 2-2. The count will go full. 3-2 on Julia Holzilli. This one popped up high. It's going to go foul. And that is ball four, as Holzilli works a walk to first. And now coming up to bat will be the right fielder, number 8, Maddie Van Varick. Trying to go for the bunt. It is foul. Holzilli's at second. Was it fair? No, it wasn't. It was foul still. So 0-1 count as Hosili stole second. Another attempt on the bunt. And that'll be strike 2. So, Van Verk down on an 0-2 count after 2 failed bunt attempts. And on top of that, Hosili stole second. With no outs, Pequannock does have a runner in scoring position. If Van Verk is able to work this count and try to stay alive. Unfortunately, she'll swing and miss on this one. That'll be strike 3. And that'll be the first out on Pequannock. 1 down. So now, come back to the top of the order with Savannah Liccardo up to bat. That pitch was high and inside for ball 1. That one's low for ball 2. (3-0) on Liccardo. And Liccardo will work a 4-pitch walk to first. Georgia Mock had a little bit of trouble in this bottom of the second. And now Danielle Turo up to bat, as this one is sent foul for strike 1. That pitch is strike 2. And this one gets to the pitcher. And Madison was not able to make the play. And we'll have a timeout now, as we'll have a mound visit. And now Pequannock has loaded the bases with only 1 out. So now Madison in a bases loaded jam, as Madison couldn't make the play, as Turo grounded it funny off the Madison pitcher, Georgia Mock, and she couldn't make the play. So now the bases are loaded with Ava Schickman up to bat. Ava Schickman will start ahead, as the first pitch is ball 1 for the 1-out count. Here's the pitch again, and now it's inside for ball 2. That pitch was ball 3. It's a 3-0 count. Nowhere to put Ava Schickman on. This would score a run if she does walk. And that pitch will be a strike, as Georgia Mock tries to get herself back in on the count. And this one gets out to right field. A run will score. It's now 4-0 Pequannock. So Ava Schickman picks up an RBI. The bases will remain loaded with 1 out. Pinch runner will come in for Ava Schickman at first. It's Maggie Schulman once again. And now Gabby Bloomer up to bat. First pitch on Bloomer, high for the 1-0 count. That pitch is strike 1. And our count will now even. This one sent high here. And Madison will make the play at center field. Tag in. And a run will score. So a sac fly for Gabby Bloomer. And Pequannock will score another run. It's 5-0 with 2 outs now. Runner goes. And Maggie Schulman steals second. Ava Martino out to bat. As that will be strike 2. This one is foul. And that'll be strike 3. And I'll do it for the second inning. But Pequannock does score 2 more runs. And now lead 5-0 against the Madison Dodgers. So here we are as we enter the top of the third. With Madison back up to bat. The Dodgers down 5-0. As we are back at the top of the order for Madison, as it'll be number 16, Anna Boschner up to bat. First pitch on Boschner is a strike. That one grounded Right over to Brooke Smith, and she gets the out at first. This one will make its way out to center field. It'll be a base hit. So Madison with the runner on, with one out. And Madison picks up another here. That is number 23, Cameron Takafuji, I'm sorry, with the base hit there. Apologize for the mistake. Anna Boschner was the one that grabbed the single earlier. The one that got the ground out was actually the 9th batter, near number 10, not number 16. That is Tessa Polk. So correction there, as I couldn't see the number fully, as it was partially tucked. So Madison in danger in a bit, with 2 runners on, with 1 in scoring position, with only 1 out. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. At the bat right now, or at the plate, is number 1, Alexa Haviland. Count now at 2-1. Going for the bunt. It is foul. So that'll even it at 2-2. And as Liccardo looks to try to get a much needed second out here. Here's the pitch. That one's low. And the count will go full. That one goes foul. And this one, grounded to Turo. Gets the out at second, over to first. Is it a double play? No, but Pequannock does get at least 1 out. That out being at second. Swing and a miss. Runner goes. Haviland steals second. So now Madison with 2 runners in scoring position. As the pitcher at bat currently, Georgia Mock, is down 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Pequannock in a bit of a jam here. 2 runners in scoring position at second and third. But Pequannock does have 2 outs on the Dodgers. And Liccardo is ahead 1-2. Swing and a miss on that pitch for strike 3, and Ricardo gets out of the jam. And that'll do it for the top of the 3rd. As we enter the bottom of the 3rd, coming up. And while we're at it, let's give you a studio update. As girls lacrosse is playing on the road at Northern Highlands, the Highlanders. And it is a close 1-goal game at 3-2. If you want to go check that game out, it is on our TJK Network 2 station. Girls lacrosse got jumped up to a much tougher schedule. As playing a Stars and Stripes team, which is a lot more of the elite divisions when it comes to girls lacrosse. That's where Northern Highlands is. Pequannock, of course, for girls lacrosse, went from the Independence Blue to the Freedom Blue division. And of course, this is not a divisional matchup, but when you're moved up to a tougher division, also your outside division opponents' strength schedule increases as well. Of course, Pequannock girls lacrosse is 1-0 on the season. They played their first game at home against West Orange, and it was a 17-0 combined shutout victory between Jake Roby, who played the first half, and Ellie Albinson for the second half. So unfortunately, no goaltending stats will be affected when it comes to adding a shutout, as it is a combined shutout. That's a team stat. Anyways, back here with the softball game, as we now enter the bottom of the 3rd. And this one is drilled to left field, and it'll drop down. And Brooke Smith will reach second, and she picks up a leadoff double. So that was Brooke Smith at bat. And she is in scoring position with no outs, with that nice leadoff double. And now Sam Simon up to bat, the designated hitter. Simon ahead on a 2-0 count. Should also mention this softball team this year only has 2 seniors. And this one gets out here to left field. Brooke Smith will come in to score as Sam Simon picks up an RBI double. And it's now 6-0 Pequannock. And now Julia Holzilli out to bat. With Sam Simon in scoring position at second, Pequannock has no outs. That pitch struck dirt. It's a 1-0 count on Holzilli. That pitch will be a strike. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. And this one will get out to right field. As Sam Simon will score. And throw to third is not in time, as Hosili will pick up an RBI triple. It's now a 7-0 Pequannock lead. And again, all this action happening here in the bottom of the third. And Madison has not recorded an out on Pequannock still. So a pitching change is going to be made here for the Dodgers. It's going to be number 12, Shannon Hagofsky, who will take over in relief of Georgia Mock. So Shannon Hagofsky last season pitched 3.1 innings and had a 2.1 ERA with 2 strikeouts, allowed 5 hits and 1 walk, and this season she's pitched for 2 innings and has an ERA currently of 3.5 with no strikeouts. She's allowed 3 hits and 4 walks. So Georgia Mock is out of the game, and coming in relief is Shannon Hagofsky. She tries to get out of this little situation Madison has currently gotten themselves into, as Pequannock has another runner in scoring position at third, that being Sam Simon, and there is no out still, as that one's high. So Maddie Van Varick at bat currently. Sam Simon was the one that scored the 7th run, as it is Julia Hosili at third who picked up that RBI triple. This one grounded foul. That'll even our count at 2-2. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3, and Madison picks up their first out. And now we're back at the top of the order with Savannah Liccardo up to bat. That one's low for ball 1. That one's high for ball 2. Savannah Liccardo jumps ahead early on her first 2 pitches faced, and she's up 2-0 on the count. That pitch there is a strike. It's 2-1. Three and one on Liccardo. And that is ball 4. Savannah Liccardo works the walk to first. Now put a runner at each corner. As Julia Hozili still sits at third. And we'll have a pinch runner come in for Savannah Lacardo. That is number 22, Maya Siesta. And now Danielle Turo to bat. Runner goes. And a great base steal by Siesta. And now Pequannock with 2 runners in scoring position. At second and third with only 1 out. Danielle Turo has a chance to bring them both home. And she does. This one gets out to left center field. A run will score. Didn't get out far enough, so only 1 run's going to come in. But regardless, a great at-bat by Danielle Turo. And now, Ava Schickman up to bat with a runner at each corner. Going for the bunt attempt as Turo steals second and is safe with no problems. So now Pequannock back again with 2 runners in scoring position at second and third. That bunt attempt will be a strike on Ava Schickman. So 0-1 for the count, but she'll send this one high. Out to left field, it is caught, and tag in. At third, another run will come in and score. It's 9-0. So a sac fly for Ava Schickman. That'll be out number 2 as well. Turo stays put at second. So now Gabby Bloomer up to bat. She's ahead 1-0. Swinging and a miss for strike 1. This one sent high. And it will be caught at center field for the 3rd out. And that'll do it for our 3rd inning. As Pequannock has looked good in this game so far. It's only 3 innings. Now we're going to go into the top of the 4th. But after 3 innings of play, Pequannock has built themselves a commanding 9-0 lead against the Madison Dodgers. So here we are as we enter the top of the fourth. The Dodgers coming up to bat shortly. So here we are in the top of the fourth for Pequannock with a commanding 9-0 lead on the Dodgers. This pitch is low for ball one. It is number 3, Megan Harder, who's at bat currently for Madison. And she's ahead 2-0. That one struck dirt for ball 3. That one's low for ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk. This one sent up high. It'll go foul. Count at 1-1. It is Aubrey Porciello at bat for the Dodgers, as the count currently stands at 2-1. This one sent high here. It'll be in fair territory. Madison will get a runner at second and third. So no outs. Looks like it'll be ruled foul. So we go again. And it's now going to be a 3-2 count. As again, that previous contact made was foul. It went on the line. And this is going to be a walk. So Megan Harder will move to second as Aubrey Porciello makes her way to first. Little mound visit here. Settle down Savannah Licardo. As Madison endangers Now there is a 5-inning mercy roll. It stays 9-0 after this top of the fourth, and Pequannock scores 1 run in the bottom of the fourth. The 10-run margin, Pequannock can close out in the top of the fifth, if I'm not mistaken. Runners go, and they'll successfully steal. And now Madison with runner at second and third. Both are in scoring position with no outs. As it's now a 2-0 count. Currently at bat is Maggie Patron, and she's ahead at 2-0. Licardo picks up a strike on that pitch. This one will go foul. It's a 2-2 count. Two count on Patron. That one's low. The count will go full. It's 3-2. No outs. Licardo looking to pick up one here. This one will get out to left field. Madison will have 1 run score, and then 2 runs will score. It's now 9-2. Pequannock still up by 7. So no outs, but Madison picks up 2 runs as Patron is able to get the runners from second and third to score. And now Morgan Balassi up to bat, and she starts ahead 1-0. This one's foul, 1-1. So Madison has given themselves a little bit of cushion when it comes to the mercy roll, so now Pequannock would have to score up to 12 runs now. So they would need 3 now to win it 12-2 in 5 innings. That one's also tipped foul. Licardo ahead at 1-2. Popped up in foul territory. It just gets over out of bounds. Just got over the fence out of play. So the count will remain at 1-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there Licardo will get for the first out on the Dodgers. 1 away. And now number 10, Tessa Polk up to bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2-1 on Polk. Trying to go for the bunt. It'll be a strike. 2-2. And the count will go full. 3-2. This one, got another short. Flipped over to Turo, over to first. They're not able to get the play at first, as Polk will stay put there, but Pequannock will get a second out. So Madison with still a runner at first, as Pequannock gets the force out at second. Couldn't get the double play, but Pequannock does have 2 outs here as we head back to the top of the order with number 16, Anna Boschner, on at the plate now. And this one will take a hop here, out to center field. Madison picks up a base hit single as Polk advances to second from Anna Boschner's single here. As we continue on here. And now number 23, Cameron Takafuji, up to bat. This pitch is low here for ball 1. Also, pinch runners coming in at first base. So Bachner's replaced. Can't see the number. We'll be sure to get that information once we do see it. Madison with one runner in scoring position at second, that being number 10, Tessa Polk. As this one is high for ball 2. And this one, grounded to third, over to first. Pequannock gets, ooh. Just not able to get that play in time. And we still continue here as the bases will now be loaded. And also that pinch runner is going to be number 4. That is Joby. As she goes to second. So Pequannock just not able to make the play in time. Thought it would be good for an out from our angle, but nope. We still continue on here. So now up to bat is number 1, Alexa Haviland. As our first pitch dealt is a strike. The Dodgers endangering with a bases loaded situation on Pequannock. The most pressure probably the Dodgers have put against the Golden Panthers. But Liccardo ahead at 0-2 as that one went foul. As Savannah Liccardo looks to get out of this lengthy 4th inning. That pitch is ball one. That one gets behind Ava Strickman, but nobody goes. The count will even. It's now 2-2 on Alexa Haviland with the bases loaded with 2 outs. That one goes foul. This one sent out to center field. As multiple runs score. And Madison has found themselves a way to rally in this one here. It'll be 9-5 as 3 runs score. It's a bases clearing triple for Alexa Haviland. On 2 outs as well. And we're gonna have a mound visit here. Pequannock was leading 9-0, but Madison has rallied to score 5. Now it's only a 4-run game, as Gabby Bloomer looks like will be coming in. So yeah, that'll be it for Savannah Liccardo, as she'll take Gabby Bloomer's spot out in center field as Bloomer warms up and gets ready to come in relief duty. So, as Gabby Bloomer gets ready to warm up, we will show you her stats. Here we are, as Gabby Bloomer will warm up here to come in relief of Savannah Liccardo, who was not able to get out of this bottom of the 4th. And now Madison really endangering Pequannock as they have found a way to rally. It's now a 4-run game of 9-5. So here is Gabby Bloomer's stats. So she played against Whippany Park in that game after coming in relief for Savannah Liccardo, as Bloomer will come in with a 3.5 ERA, pitching 2 innings, allowing 2 hits, no walks, and striking out 3, averaging 3 strikeouts per game, as again, she's only played 1. And same for Liccardo, as this is the 2nd game of the season. But those are Gabby Bloomer's stats as she enters her sophomore season, of course. And again, Savannah Liccardo will move to the outfield, specifically center field, where Gabby Bloomer was. So here we are, and we are still in the top of the 4th. Pequannock does have 2 outs on Madison, but Madison does have a runner at third. That could make this a 3-run game. Gavin Bloomer gets a strike here. It is number 6, Georgia Mock at the plate. Or, I'm sorry, actually it's number 12, Shannon Hagowski, as she is the relief pitcher. So Hagowski is in. I forgot about that. Apologize. It is a 1-1 count on Hagowski. As Gabby Bloomer picks up another strike here to go ahead on the count at 1-2. And this one gets over to Daniel Turo, who gets it to first, and Pequannock gets out of this jam, but Madison has done some damage. As again, Pequannock was up 9-0, but Madison has scored 5. It's now a 4-run game, but on the bright side, Pequannock does get out of it, and for now, holds off Madison. As Pequannock will now try to get some much-needed insurance now, as he'll be coming up to bat momentarily. Pequannock, of course, looking to get the Madison sweep, because yesterday the Madison boys baseball team came here to Pequannock at the baseball field, and Pequannock, after losing to Madison on the road on Monday at Madison, 16-4, mercied. Pequannock defended their home field in the second meeting against the Dodgers, winning that one 8-3. That game was yesterday on Wednesday. Pequannock looking to get some insurance on their lead, potentially, as we enter the bottom of the 4th after a pretty lengthy top of the 4th. Ava Martino will lead us off in this bottom of the 4th. First pitch on Martino is high for ball 1. It's a 2-0 count. Tipped foul. That one's high for ball 3. Martino ahead on this count at 3-1. That one's foul. The count will go full. It's 3-2. And that one is a low for ball 4, as Ava Martino picks up the walk to first. It'll be Brooke Smith up to bat now. And this one is popped up just a little bit for the first out. It was just like a little blooper. But regardless, Madison does get an out. So that'll be one down. Sam Simon up to bat. And that first pitch is a strike. This one will be grounded to short over to first. And not in time, as Sam Simon will be safe as Martino advances to second. So now, Julia Hozilli up to bat. It's 1-0. This one's high for ball 2. This one's sent high here. It'll be out to center field and caught for the out. 2 down. Now Maddie Van Verk up to bat. That one's low for ball 1. So 2-0 count. This one gets behind. Bases loaded. I think that may have been a hit by pitch. I'm not sure. Didn't really see it. But anyways, we're back at the top of the order. I believe that was a hit by pitch on Maddie Van Verk. So back at the top of the order was Savannah Liccardo in a bases loaded situation on the Dodgers. But Madison does have 2 outs. It's a 2-0 count. It's now 3-0. And Savannah Liccardo looks a 4-pitch walk. No one was open on base. That'll bring in a run, and now it's 10-5. So the bases are still loaded. Pequannock does get one piece of insurance, as they'll get one back here. It's a 5-run game at 10-5. And now Danielle Turo up to bat. As she has dealt a strike. And this one, got into second, over to first. Madison will get the third out, and that'll do it for our 4th inning. So top of the 5th coming up shortly. Wind's starting to pick up now as the temp drops to 47 degrees here in Pequannock. It is definitely a cold and brutal day. Again, just streaky weather overall in this early spring. You had a couple days where it's nice and warm and sunny, and then the next day, it's like this, cold. We're hanging in there though. So top of the 5th underway after a very lengthy 4th inning. That pitch is a strike. At bat is number 3, Megan Harder. That pitch is strike 2. Swing and a miss. And Ava Strickman will just throw it over to Brooke Smith at first for the putout, just to be sure. But regardless, Pequannock gets the out. Now at bat is Aubrey Porciello as she's dealt a strike. This one struck dirt and went off the mask of Ava Schickman. Hopefully she's all right. She was down there for a second. She took the mask off. So we're gonna have an injury timeout here. Looks like she'll be all right. Now she'll stay in the game. 1-1 count with 1 out on Aubrey Porciello. And that is strike 2. So 1-2 count on Aubrey Porciello. And that's strike 3. Another strikeout by Gabby Bloomer. Swing and a miss for strike 1. It's number 7, Maggie Patron at the plate. Down 0-1. This one grounded foul. This one drilled high over the right field. And Maddie Van Varick not able to make the catch. And Maggie Patron is safe at second as the inning will continue on. That'll be an error on Maddie Van Varick at right field. Up to bat is number 33, Morgan Balassi. As she is dealt a strike. So Madison with a runner in scoring position at second with 2 outs. As that one is fouled, that'll give Gabby Bloomer the edge, and she's ahead at 0-2. And that's strike 3 for the 3rd out. And I'll do it for the top of the 5th as we now enter the bottom of the 5th. So here we are as we enter the bottom of the fifth. First pitch is a ball. Leading off for the bottom of the fifth is Ava Schickman, number 25. That one's tipped foul for strike one. Popped up. And it'll go back out of play and foul for strike two. That one's high. Our count will even at 2-2. This one drilled out to left field. It goes out in that area where there is no fence, so that's going to be ruled a ground rule double. So Ava Schickman picks up a leadoff double, and her pinch runner, number 17, Maggie Schulman, will take over at second base. Out to bat is Gabby Bloomer. She's dealt a strike on her first pitch. That one goes foul, and quickly Bloomer is down 0-2. And this one lined out to left field. A run will come in to score. And Gabby Bloomer picks up an RBI double. It's 11-5, Pequannock. So Gabby Bloomer brings in another run. Again, if Pequannock scores 4 more, that would be a 10-run margin. It's the 5th inning, so that means it technically would be a walk-off or a mercy rule, if you want to call it that. Ava Martino up to bat. Count even at 1-1. Ava Martino ahead on the 3-1 count. This one will make its way to left field. The run will score. It's now 12-5. As Ava Martino picks up another RBI double. Pequannock still has no outs. And now Brooke Smith up to bat with Ava Martino in scoring position at second. As this one goes foul. One count on Brooke Smith. That one goes foul. It's 1-2. And this one is driven foul. Brooke Smith looking to stay alive here on the count. This one sent out high here and caught at left field. That'll be Madison's first out on the Golden Panthers. Now Sam Simon up to bat. First pitch on Simon, it's strike one. That one's low for ball one. We have a final score update for the Pequannock girls lacrosse game. As this one's popped up, so we'll go over that shortly. As that one's caught in, I believe, foul territory for the second out. But the final score at Northern Highlands, Pequannock unfortunately falls short by a 4-goal margin as they lose that game 9-5. Julia Holzilli currently at bat. Currently on a 1-1 count. This one's low. 2-1. That is a swing, and that'll even our count at 2-2. Count will go full. And that one is low for ball 4 to walk. So Holzilli takes first, and now Maddie Van Varick up to bat. Swing and a miss. One count on Viveric. 2-1. That one's high. Ball 3. And that one is going to be strike 2. The count's going to go full. And this one is kind of the third. And runner going to third is ruled safe, and now put the bases loaded. So, bases loaded with 2 outs. We're back at the top of the order with Savannah Liccardo. And she's up 1-0. That one's low. For ball 2. Pequannock just needs 3 more runs if they want to end this one early. Which would certainly be nice in this cold, windy day. That one's going to be a strike. 2-1 with 2 outs. And this one is cracked out to center field. And Savannah Liccardo clears the bases. And it's now 15-5. Which will do it for our game. So Savannah Liccardo ends our game early after 5 innings. As Pequannock will pick up their first win of the season. So we're gonna end off our broadcast here. Your final score once again, Pequannock 15, Madison 5. Pequannock picks up their first win of the season and will advance to an overall record of 1-1, and also will advance to a divisional record of 1-1 in the NJAC Liberty. Madison will remain winless and drop down to an 0-2 overall record, and will also be 0-2 in the NJAC Liberty division. Anyways, that'll do it here on TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kazuzak. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and turn on post notifications while you're at it to stay notified when we do our next broadcast or upload our next video. Anyways, we will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.